Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, one of your co-hosts to the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy.
What's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Tigers are playing today, huh?
Yep.
Baseball. Playoffs.
We're in the playoffs, man.
You are in the playoffs. Congratulations.
Barely. Sneaked by.
Man.
You know?
Yeah, Brewers kind of backed into that first seed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I love playoff baseball. Solid time of year. Should be a good time.
So I know you know, it starts at noon today, so you're not going to be really getting much else done, huh?
Well, let's see. We'll get out of here. We'll wrap this up and then kind of take care of some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So should be home in time to get my nap in.
Yep.
Watch the game. Tailgate for the game. You know?
Yeah. What are you going to make? You going to make anything?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Think about it.
Well, I'm running out of time. Could always do like a pizza on the grill. That's
sure.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy and fun. No, man. No, it's it's a noon game, so probably just kind of check the scores and stuff for this first one. We're busy. We got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, we are.
We're banging.
Yeah.
So it's just been moving and constantly and stuff, which is good stuff.
Yeah, I talked to a lot of people up at Cran Fest.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, I got some things I want to talk to you about.
Excited.
But if you're listening, because I did tell a lot of people about the podcast, because a lot of new, more people getting grills and getting into smoking meats and stuff. So, if you're new to the podcast, we talk about all things barbecue, backyard barbecuing and grilling. What we're doing in the backyard, but then also things that we're hearing and seeing out there on the barbecue scene. So, yeah, I was just up in Warrens, Wisconsin at the Warrens Cranberry Festival. And, I love it up there, Ben. I really enjoy it. Like, it's a nice spot. People are always usually nice,
Uh-huh.
And we get to see a lot of our friends, John, the fudge guy, our friends over at Rustic Oak.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the old fashions, you can go out
David
there. David and On, and Trevor was there this weekend with On.
Mm-hmm.
They do homemade old fashioned mixes, cocktail mixes. So, they do the mixes, you bring the booze, and you can go check them out. They do nice gift boxes and stuff. You can order from their website. If you do, let them know Burn Pit BBQ sent you over there. But yeah, then Angry Tomato, salsa guy was there.
Yeah.
We're talking to him quite a bit. Had cheese curd people right next to us. So that's the only downside, man, is like
that you sit and eat the whole time.
Oh, well, don't worry about that, because they did at the end of the Saturday they did a 2 for $5. So
for the cheese curds,
a bag of cheese curds. Can you imagine that?
No.
Yeah.
How many bags did you walk away?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I noticed I didn't get. You didn't bring me one.
Yeah. Cash only sales on that thing.
Imagine that. Yeah, shocker.
No, but it's good and bad, because there's so many vendors there that they don't really take into consideration the type of vendors that they bring in. You know what I mean? So they
take everybody.
They take everybody. So next to us was that cheese curd place. And this was their first year there. But then 2 booths over was the Lions Club, where they just sell cheese curds. And then 2 more down were cheese curds, and then a few, so it was you had 7 cheese curd places in the row.
Wow. Options.
You had options, but
I'm sure that there were more too, because so if you've never been to Warrens Cranberry Fest, right? Dude, this thing it starts at the bottom of this hill, right? And you got probably at least 50 to 100 vendors down there. And then you kind of come up the hill a little bit where we are, and it's lined both sides of the street. It's lined with vendors all the way down around it stretches 5 miles.
It takes over the whole town. So I actually went and walked the opposite way. So the parking where we park, there's that's like a flea market. There's even more vendors down that way. But I went into the city, into the town a little bit.
There's these people set up in other people's front yards and stuff.
I think it was they said 800 vendors, different type of vendors and stuff like that.
And 100 of them were selling cheese curds.
Yeah, right. Yeah, probably. Yeah. No, it was crazy, man. It's crazy. I walked in there, the whole town shuts down for the weekend, and a lot of good vendors out there, a lot of cool stuff. But man, it's just so much. You can go there and you can spend all 3 days there and still not see everything.
Yeah.
But it's always a good time. I really enjoyed it there. Like I said, the weather was awesome this weekend. 70s and sunny. We have a nice spot in the shade, so if you're not in the shade, man, it just bakes.
Yep.
So happy with our spot. Happy to see a bunch of people that are out there that come back just to see us. Again, hey, glad you guys are here. You're the only reason I came out here, type of thing. So awesome time. But yeah, I did get a chance to talk to a few folks, and I had some questions about certain things. So the biggest one I think I heard, was again binder versus no binder. So okay. This is primarily like on a brisket. You know what I mean? So like the question was, somebody was going to be doing a brisket for the first time, and they kind of were asking, like, what would I put on a brisket? I gave them my recommendation, which is usually on my garlic seasoning, right?
Sure.
And maybe I'll, sometimes I'll cut it with, some of our all-purpose barbecue rub. But they're asking, do you put a binder on it? Do you not put a binder on it? Olive oil versus mustard. So, I kind of gave it, my breakdown of it was kind of more like, I don't put a binder on there. I typically don't at least like with a beef brisket. Usually I'll just put the rub on there and let it sweat out for a little while. The longer, the better, but at least, obviously at least a half hour. Because this person would be doing it for the first time. So kind of I wanted to keep it easy for him. So like he didn't try and overthink it too much. Because honestly, like we talk about all the time, like if you have a good cut of meat, let the meat speak for itself, let the process play out and try not to rush it too much. But that was one that stood out to me, like of, a question that, a few people had, like, I'm going to be doing my brisket for the first time. Some of them weren't even on like a smoker or at the grill. Like one of them was like, I'm going to be doing a brisket, but I'm going to do it in the oven. I was like, okay, we can do that. Certainly. Yeah. And then it kind of went through the process again with them. Just make sure you keep your temperature, your time. It's a little bit easier in the oven. You're not going to get that smoke flavor, but you can still You can still get a nice juicy cut of meat out of it.
So if you had to pick one for like a brisket, right? Like what are you going to do for your binder? Pick one, like
if I have to pick a binder?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Mayonnaise,
yeah. Ranch. Could be, ranch dressing.
I was thinking about like horseradish, man.
Yeah, I know you like a little spice.
I do. I like that like kind of bite to it. And it pairs well with the beef, obviously.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
I tried it on like a chuck roast.
Yeah, because you think about like a prime rib, like a lot of times prime rib they serve with some horseradish or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, I think that would pair well. But if I had to go, man, I'd keep it simple. Like I'd probably just do mustard, because the mustard flavor you don't really pick that up.
No, you really don't. Like it's so funny too, because like I've done that and the kids are like, "Dad, gross. I don't like mustard." I'm like, "You're not.
You won't even taste it.
It's not in there. It's not in there." So,
I guess you could use like a Dijon mustard. Like you get a little bit of that kind of spice, not spicy,
spicy brown almost. Yeah. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like a little bite to it.
Yeah, a little bit different. Mm-hmm. I've seen people use like Worcestershire sauce, the W sauce.
Yeah.
The mayonnaise kind of faded away after like a few months.
Yeah, that didn't last too long. We
saw that quite a bit, where people were using like mayonnaise on like as a binder on ribs and briskets.
Even chicken
and stuff.
too.
Chicken too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, man. So, would you almost use like a? Did anyone ask? Like, I feel like it's funny, man. People always ask us about like brines, more for like turkey and stuff like that. I never hear about it for like brisket and stuff.
No. Yeah, I mean as far as like a wet brine or something like that. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. No, you haven't really heard that. You hear about injections and stuff.
Sure.
But technically, if you're rubbing it down with some salt and stuff, it's a dry brine.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, if I didn't really talk to anybody about like a wet brine for like a brisket or anything like that.
I don't think we really ever have, to be honest.
No, I don't know what the texture would be like. Because you kind of break down the meat a little bit. But that'd be interesting. I mean, I'm sure there's tutorials out there on it if you wanted to do that. But we know a lot of people inject their briskets and stuff. Let's see. I talked to some lady about barbecue chicken pizza.
Oh, I love a good barbecue chicken pizza.
I asked her if she did it on the grill. She's like, no, but I could.
Yeah,
but no, she is more like, taking like barbecue sauce and putting the chicken in the barbecue sauce or putting the barbecue sauce on the pizza and as opposed to marinara, and then cooking pizza with chicken and mozzarella or whatever.
I think we've got a recipe out there for that.
Yeah, we do. Yep,
Okay.
it's out there.
For like kind of flatbread and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
It's funny you bring that up. My wife was just talking to coworkers at work about that stuff, and they're like, they're talking about like pizza and stuff. She's like, "Oh, you should try this." Like,
yeah,
you know, and we just get the flatbreads from like Aldi, right? Like easy enough, and like you just cook the chicken up a little bit, make sure it's done, cut it up however you want it and stuff. Like I use our QRF sauce on there. Oh man, it's just like that bold, just traditional style sauce, and like just put it down, use a spoon to kind of move it around, get it all the way out to the edges and stuff. Put some cheese down, and then I'll put the chicken on, and then whatever else you want to add. Like we do like red onions on there.
Yeah, yeah,
and then just kind of drizzle a little bit more barbecue sauce on top, and just throw it on the smoker and just let it ride.
Easy.
Yep. Super simple.
Yes.
Super literally. That's like super simple.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
It's fantastic. Great for like all these, baseball games, football games that are going on and stuff. Like, you can with them you can do like traditional style pizza like that. You can do buffalo chicken pizza, which we've done.
Yeah.
Barbecue chicken pizza, like whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever kind of pizzas you want to roll with, like easy day.
Yeah. Yeah, and like when I was trying to keep track of what people are eating too, like looking because there's so much food up there. Like our friend John with Wisconsin River Meats, they got a few booths up there where they sell their meat sticks and their jerky and their sausages, but they also like cook like. So they got like this breakfast burrito.
Oh,
you remember that thing?
About that.
Yeah, with like it's like huge. It's like
a
brick with like pulled pork in there and eggs.
Were
and stuff.
They were the ones cooking that?
I think they were.
I thought it was another booth that did that.
You think so? I don't know.
Whatever,
yeah, I walked by them and they had pulled pork sandwiches and
Okay.
So I just assumed it was them. But yeah, like people just walk around with like this big old brick, of like this burrito, breakfast burrito with like pulled pork and meat and stuff in there. But I did see obviously a lot of pickles, Ben.
Yeah,
a lot of cheese curds, obviously. But then as far as made on the spot, the freaking potato peel curls like the fries or whatever. So they take a whole potato and then they
have like a drill.
They take a drill and then
it just like kind of spirals.
Yeah.
Right?
So like I don't know what you call potato fries or potato chips, like things where they make it right away in front of you and then they deep fry them. So then you just load it up with cheese and
sour cream,
and bacon bits. Yeah. Saw a lot of those running around.
I'm sure.
And obviously, cranberries. It's Cranfest. So cranberry jubilee.
The ice cream.
Ice
cream up there. Ooh.
A lot of cranberry sausages this year. So like summer sausage with cranberries. I didn't. No.
Okay.
My dad picked some up because my dad was out there.
Yeah,
he
did.
He wanted to get that, so he got some of that. But yeah, so I mean, like, I'm trying to think what I talked to some other people about. We have people come up and say like they use our stuff all the time on every single day. So, our garlic seasoning, sweet heat went well. A lot of ribs out there. People doing ribs and stuff. And what I like about that too is because people make it like a family type of event. So they like rent a cabin or something like that. They go to the festival during the day and then they go back to the cabin or whatever at night. And like she's like a lot of people came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm like tomorrow I'm doing like pulled pork or tomorrow we're doing ribs, because the ladies go shopping or whatever, and then the other people stay back and like cook or whatever." So
sure. It's a solid day.
So they're looking for like, oh, I just ran out of sauce or I just ran out of a seasoning. What would you recommend for like ribs, or we're gonna be doing pulled pork? Like it's in the pot right now. What sauce would you recommend?
In the pot right now rolling.
Yeah. What sauce would you recommend? So there's a lot of that going on too. You know what I mean? So it was good. It was a good time. I always enjoyed up there, seeing what other people are doing because they had quite a few new like seasoning places up there and sauce places. So it's always interesting to see what other people are making and trying out too. Our friends over at Croy Valley, they had like their pumpkin spice, like they have a sauce now, a pumpkin spice one. They do have like a cranberry sauce and a blueberry sauce.
Okay.
So we don't necessarily do that. But
yet
you could say.
Sure.
I did have a few people ask me if we had like a bourbon sauce or a bourbon rub.
So we have a maple whiskey sauce.
We have a maple whiskey. We do it one time a year. But we just stopped doing that, so we don't have any with us. So yeah, people are looking for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I know Salty Provisions. She was up there too. So big shout out to them as well.
Salt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She does a lot of cool things with the different salts and stuff that she has and stuff. So.
Yeah. I did Saturday night. We did, because my parents were up there. We did go out to dinner at a local joint establishment, and I tried the country fried wings. Have you ever had those?
No, man.
So this is my first time.
Okay.
So like on the menu, like I was hungry. Big dog had to eat.
Sure.
So
after you filled on cheese curds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to wash that down with some meat.
Yeah. Naturally, yeah.
So like I wanted some wings. So they had spicy. They had naked, which is obviously nothing on there, and then they had country fried. I was like, ooh. Not really. Yeah. I was like, I wasn't really in the mood for like spicy, you know what I mean? So, and I didn't want just plain ones. So I was like, well, let me try these country fried ones. They're delicious, man. So it's basically like almost like fried chicken, but like wings,
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're great, man. They're like, they had a nice coat, whatever the seasoning or the breading that they had on there. And then they're deep fried, obviously. They're delicious.
I'm sure you were just
country fried
so
wings.
Happy.
I was, and then I had a cheeseburger.
And a cheeseburger.
So let me ask you this, Ben. So this is how they did the cheeseburger. So I obviously I wanted bacon on it as well.
Naturally.
So I got the burger and then the bacon. So they put the bacon on and then they put the cheese over it. Now, are you a cheese on top of the burger or a cheese on top of the toppings?
So was the cheese like melted?
It was melted, yeah.
Okay.
So I like American cheese. Yep. So it was like a cheese slice. It wasn't like liquid cheese or anything like that. So like they had the patty, and then they put the bacon on top, and then they put cheese, and it was melted on.
I'll be honest, man. You don't really see that too often.
You don't, yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. It sounds pretty solid to me. I'd be for that. I'd be pro. But yeah, I think that's really one of the first times I've heard it like that, where usually you have your burger, your patty, your
cheese, and then the bacon,
and then bacon, then like
lettuce,
whatever, tomatoes, pickles, onions, whatever you got on there.
Yeah, I didn't hate it, but like when I'm biting into it, you get the cheese first, right, and then you get the bacon, and then you get so like the cheese is sticking to the top of your mouth.
Well, and then too, if like the bacon, sometimes like the bacon has a tendency to just like the whole piece kind of slides out, and then you lose.
This was crispy. Too. This was a crispy one, so like when you bit into it, like it came apart. You know what I mean? So I didn't have any issues with that. But when I bit into it, you get the cheese first. So sometimes I like that crunch of the bacon first.
Sure.
And that's just my personal preference.
Okay.
So it was just different,
Yeah, like I said, man, I haven't really heard of it like that. It's funny you bring that up because I was going to talk to you about this one recipe that I saw too. Like, it was like a mac and cheese. It was like mac and cheese and like bacon. But what they did, dude, is like they took bacon, like wove it together, so it was like the bowl was bacon.
The bowl was bacon. Yeah, I've seen those.
It was crazy. It was crazy. And then they put the mac and cheese.
Inside of it. Yeah. Was it like a big bowl or was it like a cup?
It was like it was a good sized bowl. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because I've seen it where like they do the bacon weave, and then they put it like they got like a tin or whatever, and then you bake it on the tin so it hardens up,
and
right?
It stays like that shape.
So then you just put the bacon or you put the mac and cheese in there. Yeah, I'd like eat it like a cup.
Yeah, right.
Just eat
hold it
like a muffin.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I hadn't seen anything like that before, and I was like, "Good God!"
No, I've seen it, but like for like breakfast. So then you put eggs in there or whatever you eat.
Sure,
like you put like hash brown at the bottom, and then you put the eggs in then you bake it a little bit more, so like cooks together. So it's like, so I've seen that, but I haven't seen the mac and cheese bowl though. Yeah. I'm sure you do some mac and cheese bites too, like that. I guess.
Sure. Kind of wrap it up.
Yeah. Yep. That's delicious. I could go for that. I'm a little hungry right now.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, "Holy cow, that's awesome!"
Yeah,
I was like,
I
better not show the kids this.
Yeah, they'll want it.
Their expectations will be through the roof. Then.
Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah. The burger was good. Cooked nice. It's it's nice crispy edges. It was it was like a quarter pounder. So it was good.
Did you get the works on it? lettuce?
No, just
onions?
Pickles. Yeah, just
you got just pickles.
Just pickles.
I can't stand you.
Yeah,
anymore.
just pickles. Pickle slices.
Yeah,
they came with it, but
so it was a quarter pounder with bacon,
cheese, and then some pickles. Yep.
Okay.
And then some ketchup on top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Buns were toasted.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah.
This place really went the extra mile.
They did, yeah. And the fries, nice seasoned fries. It was a good meal.
I bet you went home and just
went to bed. Yep.
Yep. Like,
absolutely.
Yep. 7:30, lights out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What did you get a chance to talk to many people about like kind of like the equipment that they use, right? Like grills, smokers,
a lot of pellets
anything?
still.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of pellets. People buying new Traegers and stuff like
pit
that.
bosses.
Pit bosses.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Some people did say like, in passing by, like, hey, look at something for your Blackstone, or look, so,
Okay.
or like a lot of people like, oh, my husband just got into it, like just bought his first smoker, and is trying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we had one lady come up, and she stopped because she saw the sign veteran owned. She's like, my husband just retired from the Army after like 21 years, and now his new thing is smoking meats. I was like, well, great.
Man,
welcome to it.
Yeah.
So she was excited. She picked up some stuff for him. I told him about the podcast.
That's awesome, man.
So if you're listening, congrats on your retirement.
Absolutely, yeah.
And welcome to the family of barbecuing and grilling.
Next step.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you're enjoying the product.
This side of the brotherhood.
Yeah.
Come on over. Love to have you.
Right. Yep. So yeah, a lot of that stuff, because obviously, like this is the Cran Fest. There's a lot of people shopping and stuff. So sold a lot of gifts, for people, stocking stuffers of people like buying for
That's crazy.
people that they know that are grilling and barbecuing, and stuff.
It's just around the corner.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be October when this comes out, or at least, if you listen to it in October,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't be able to listen to it in September.
Well, I'll put it out there tonight. So today's the 30th.
One shot.
So yeah.
One shot.
Otherwise, you have to wait till next September. Yeah. But yeah, man, it was a good time up there. I know you're going to be going up to Eagle River this weekend. I'm going to be sitting this one out. My grandma's 90th birthday.
Are you cooking for it?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
No, they're getting it catered. So I'm just going to show up and eat.
Oh, well, wouldn't expect anything less.
Exactly. Yeah,
so
just like a family get
together.
Yeah,
went up to
family
Warrens,
get together.
show up and eat.
That's what it is. God will provide. So like I just go up there with no plans and no food, and like, we'll see what happens.
Well, you better take your article that we read last week, and I see it's still on the floor over here. So
crumpled up on the floor over there. Yeah.
Put it back in your pocket and take it up there and read it while
keep
you're
a tidy workspace around here.
Yeah. But don't try not to look at the food. You look
around at the scenery inside the church.
Yep.
And then you have something in your hand, so then you don't feel tempted to eat, I guess,
Sure. Yeah.
And then you start, you fill yourself up with water first, and then you.
Sounds like you read this article multiple times, and you took a lot away from it. So
listen to the podcast,
Yep. I'm proud of you.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah, man. So I know you're going to be up there in Eagle River. Then we're going to be at Holy Hill, coming up to the 10th.
The following weekend, yeah. So we're back.
So we're getting after it here,
Uh-huh.
spreading the flavor across the state, and hopefully, further beyond.
Hopefully, that's the goal.
Yep,
that's the goal. But yeah, like you mentioned too, man. We're starting to get people already buying some stuff for like stocking stuffers. Buying stuff for Christmas gifts, which is crazy, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
we've got the gloves. Gloves are always a big hit. Any event that we go to, they've been moving, man.
Yeah. People enjoy them. They like them. They're black, so you can get them dirty, and you're not gonna tell. They're machine washable. Heat temp up to 550. Use them inside, outside. So, But yeah, man, you got anything planned for this week as far as grilling or anything?
I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. We're still just moving like crazy. Not a lot of downtime and stuff. Even like kind of during the days, like sometimes it's nice to light up the grill while the kids are away at school and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, man, we've just been staying steady. So just kind of getting ready get up to Eagle River. It's our first time up there.
Yeah.
So we'll be moving a little bit further north, obviously, right? Like never been up quite that way.
Right.
So it should be a good time, man. I'm super pumped, super excited to get up there and stuff. I know I think David will maybe on too from Rustic Oak. I think those guys will be up there as well.
Sure, yeah.
So looking forward to seeing them. Kind of talking with them a little bit and stuff, but we'll see. Hopefully there's not too much time for that, and we'll just be moving some product and stuff.
Talking to people about barbecue.
Absolutely,
really,
yeah. I mean, that's honestly like the best part of the events and stuff is getting to talk and seeing what everyone else does, because it's always like inspirational to come back and like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, for sure.
So, we're kind of, like I said, we're kind of busy right now, so I don't have a ton of plans. If I do anything, it'll probably be kind of a hot and fast cook. But nothing crazy planned. What about you?
Nothing again, like, because I was gone, so they did meal prep for the entire week. So, and then this weekend, obviously my grandma's party, and maybe Sunday I'll get something out.
Sure.
It's been a while, but it'll probably something hot and fast.
Yeah.
But I've been getting an itch for a brat, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Brat or like a big juicy hot dog.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Chicago style or what?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Load it up.
Load it up, man. Now, do you put mustard on it?
On my hot dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Even your Chicago style.
Yeah.
What about ketchup?
No, man. Did you ever see Michael Jordan eat his hot dog with ketchup?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Maybe when we were kids, dude, like there were always like those the Ballpark Frank commercials, Michael Jordan stuff. Never once did they have ketchup on it. It was only mustard.
It was only mustard.
It's only mustard. So it's good enough for Mike. It's good enough for me.
Okay. All right. I got you. All right. I was just asking, man. Jeez, settle down.
No, I'm just giving you the answer.
Okay. So. All right.
What kind of brats are you looking at? You gonna go beer brats? You gonna go traditional?
Traditional, yeah.
Always, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But we'll see. We'll see if I got some time. Do that. Should have some time Sunday, man. And hopefully it's decent, nice weather. And then, hey, man, Monday morning, man, we're going down to Arkansas.
Yeah, Monday morning we travel. We head out bright and early too. What time's our flight? 5?
Like 5:45-ish.
5:45-ish.
Yeah. And I know I told you we had a little time of layovers, but man, we only got like 30 minutes.
Oh shit! You set me up.
I set you up for failure. Yeah.
Got me good. You got me good again, man.
So we're gonna be having a quick turnaround at the layovers, but that's okay. Right. We're kind of limited on flights going into Arkansas
from Milwaukee.
From Milwaukee,
you'd be surprised. I figured it'd be
back and forth. Yeah,
every day.
Yeah, every day.
Multiple flights,
nonstop.
Guess not. I
guess not. Yeah, not yet. Once we're running things, then we can maybe make that happen.
All right, sure.
Yeah, man. Then we're going down. We're gonna go pitch our products to Walmart. For a lot of you that have been listening since we started the podcast, hey man, we're coming up on 200 episodes. I just wanted to. I think we're at like 198, 199.
Are we that close?
Yeah, man.
Jeez.
And we're coming up on 200. So maybe we'll be down there and we'll do 200. I'm just gonna double check here. But yeah, so we'll be down there. We're gonna be going into Walmart headquarters to share more about our business and then our products and see if we can't get a deal. And we've been building like this business out in public since we started. We share a lot of stuff online. We share a lot of stuff in the podcast. A lot of you folks have been with us since we started, so I know you are kind of invested right into like our story and what we're doing. So we just like to share that with you guys and ladies, if you're listening, that we're going to be doing that, and it could be potential for something big for us. But at the same time, we're learning a lot going through the process, and if we don't get a deal when we go down there, we're going to come back and we're going to stay motivated and keep going after it.
And we're going to eat a lot of barbecue when we get back.
We are, man.
Either way. So, yeah, did you see too? Like we come back, and so we'll come back like Thursday morning-ish, or kind of early afternoon. We finally get back up to Milwaukee area, but the kids don't have school on Friday.
Yeah, man.
Did you see that?
No.
I was like, oh, all right, heck yeah, well, let's hang out. I'll be cooking that day for sure. Let me tell you. So, looking forward to that.
Okay.
So we got that one circled on
Great.
the calendar to just make sure when we get home, spend some time diving into the freezer and finding and seeing what we got in there, and like
for sure.
I don't know, just gonna play a bit.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. All right, man. Well, that's all I got. You got anything else?
No, man, I don't think so. Like I said, we're pumped. Looking forward to getting up to Eagle River.
Mm-hmm.
And then, again, we'll be out at Holy Hill.
Yep.
That following weekend. So that's, Holy Hill is always beautiful, especially that time of year. Like, man, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, they do a nice job up there with and awesome vendors too. So if you need some gifts or anything like that, I think it's a couple bucks to get in. But yeah, music, wine, beer,
nice
awesome
food.
Vendors, a lot of local stuff. So if you're looking for something to get out, get a drive, it's beautiful up there.
It's gorgeous. Plenty of parking.
Yeah,
plenty of
absolutely.
parking and stuff.
Yeah. Very well organized.
Yeah, it's always a fun time. Always. I know we always enjoy being up there.
Mm-hmm.
The people are great. The vendors are great. Again, music, drinks, food, beers, everything's up there. It's a solid day.
Yeah, man. Sounds good. And we're getting into chili season, so I'm itching to talk to you about that some more.
That's so funny because I was just thinking about the kids being off, maybe that day I'll do a chili or something.
Some chili.
We'll see. It's kind of tough. I know I've talked about this, and I still have this brisket that stares me.
Right.
Every time I open the freezer and stuff, I'm like, man, I'm saving you for over the top chili. I just keep telling it.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, get ready.
Yeah.
Get yourself ready. So I do want to do a big cook that day. It chili popped into my mind for that day, but for that one, I'm gonna put a lot more effort into. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe a meatloaf or something that day
Ooh.
would be fun. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like a jalapeno cheddar meatloaf or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's because that's not
right.
straightforward, pretty easy, not too bad to put together. Enjoyable cook and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that's well. Remind me when we're when we're flying back.
Write that down, yeah.
Thursday coming back. Hey, don't forget
about the meatloaf.
Hey, dummy, meatloaf tomorrow.
Man, meatloaf.
Yeah. So.
All right, man. Well, cool, man. Good luck at Eagle River. I won't be there. You'll be there by yourself. So good luck.
I'm excited.
Getting up there.
Yeah.
And we'll catch up a little bit later on in the week. And then, hopefully we'll have some good news next week.
Hopefully. We'll make sure to let everyone know.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that was it. That's all I got.
Take it easy.
Cheers.